everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Sandra. I'm a healthcare professional, and happy new year to everybody. We are in the month of January, and usually is the time for fasting and prayers. And today I just want to talk about some of the foods that we can use to break our fasting that is better for our body. So fasting is a good thing. When you are fasting, you give your body the opportunity to clean itself and to use resources to recycle. And so it is a good thing for the body. Fasting is nothing new to the human body. When we look in archaeology, we can see that humans from thousands and millions of years ago used to fast because they would kill an animal and eat it, and then they'll fast until the next time they kill an animal. So it's nothing new to the human body. And it also gives your body the chance to rest. By rest, I mean your body is not working to burn anything because you're not consuming anything. So it gives your body the chance to rest in that case, and the body will use the resources that you have already. So when we are fasting, your body is actually using fat as energy. It is burning the fat on your body as the energy source. Also, when you are fasting, your body's blood glucose is at a stable level. So our normal blood sugar or blood glucose is anything less than 100. Some doctors may say it's anything less than 90 or even 80. So when you are fasting, the blood glucose is at an optimum level, which is really good. Your body likes that. It doesn't like to get out of range so much. So it likes being very stable. Let's talk about what you can eat to break your fasting. So when you are breaking your fasting, you are reintroducing food in your system. And the longer you fast, the more cautious you have to be about the food that you are eating, about which foods that you introduce in your body. So when you're fasting between 16 and 24 hours, you don't have to be so cautious when reintroducing food in your body. But when you are fasting 36 hours or more, that's when you have to start taking more caution. And then when you are even going longer, between 3 to 5 days, then you really have to be careful what you introduce to your body. So I'll make a list of the best foods to eat at each length of fasting. So let's talk about fasting between 16 to 24 hours. So let's talk about the best type of foods to put in your body as you are reintroducing food in your body. So if you've seen some of my videos, you know when it comes to the macronutrients that we need, I've explained which one spike our blood sugar and then which ones don't. So when you are breaking a fast, you do not want to introduce foods that spike up your blood sugar or your blood insulin right away. You do not want to introduce those type of food in your body. So when we look at our 3 macronutrients, we have fat, protein, and carbohydrate. Out of those 3, fat does not raise your blood glucose very much at all. So fat is actually an excellent thing to introduce in your body no matter how long you have fasted. It is the best food to consume as you are reintroducing food back in your body. And then when we look at protein raises up your blood glucose at a moderate level. So you can also consume protein depending on how long you fast. And then when we look at carbohydrates are the foods that really raise your blood glucose. So you want to be careful not to introduce that to your body first. So some of the foods that you can eat when you're fasting between 16 to 24 hours, butter, ghee, MTC oil, coconut oil. You can add these to a drink. You can add it to your chocolate drink or your tea, your coffee, and that will be good to break your fast with. With this length of fasting, you can also reintroduce food to your body with bone broth, avocados, eggs, and yogurt. So when I'm talking about bone broth, if you can get homemade home broth, that is the best. And then in our African dishes, you can just have some soup initially, and that will be also good because normally we use meat and bones in our soup, and so you get a lot of the fat from the bones, and you get collagen from the bones. It's just sometimes we add so much spices in our soup, so you have to be careful and you have to see if it sits well with you initially. If not, you can just make some homemade bone broth. You can look at recipes online and it's pretty easy to make. When it comes to eggs, you can have boiled eggs, fried eggs with butter or ghee or any healthy oil that you would like to use. That one would be fine. And then when it comes to yogurt, you can just have some plain yogurt. When I'm talking about yogurt, I don't mean any old yogurt. I am talking about plain yogurt that there's no sugar in it, and you can actually consume that also to break your fast. And if you want to add like a few berries with it, you can either make a smoothie with the berries and the yogurt, and that one would not be a bad thing to consume. But when you're fasting 36 hours or longer, you will want to be careful. You can break your fasting with the butter, the bone broth, MTC oils, add it to a tea or coffee, or whatever beverage you like to make. You can add it to that and then consume that at first, and then wait about an hour or so before you can consume stuff like the eggs and then yogurt, and then later you can add your protein. And then when you are doing 3 to 5 days, you can again also do the butter, the MTC oils, bone broth, and other healthy oils. You want to do that first and give your body some time to digest it. And then later you can introduce like the egg, or in our case, you can introduce your soup. And then after that, you can later eat meat and other food that you like. So I just wanted to share this video because a lot of times when we are breaking our fasting, we will break it with banana and peanuts or some type of porridge, either the cocoa porridge or the rice porridge. And all those foods are foods that raise your blood sugar very high. You have a clean system when you're fasting, and if the first food that you are eating are those food, it spikes up your blood sugar. And you know, at that time you think that you are getting energy because carbohydrates does give us energy, but we have to also know that fat gives us energy. Fat gives us the energy that we need without spiking our blood sugar. Your body prefers your blood sugar not being spiked so high than eating foods that will spike your blood glucose and then will raise your insulin level so high. So when we are eating like banana with peanuts, the banana has glucose and fructose. Your liver is the only organ in your body that deals with the fructose part, and that's a burden on the liver right away. The glucose raises your blood glucose, so your body is not really happy consuming that initially. And then when we are looking at the porridges, all the porridges that we have is pretty much carbohydrate, and then we add sugar on top of it, so it's like sugar on top of sugar that you're eating, and so it spikes your blood glucose really high, and it raises your insulin. And then after that, we eat a food that is full of carbohydrates, so then your insulin is being raised, your blood glucose is being raised, so it is not the best thing for our body. So I just wanted to share this video to help us to know that there are better foods that we can use when we are breaking our fast. So I hope this was helpful. Please let us share this video. Let us start this year being healthy. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I'll be bringing out more information to help us to be healthy together as a community. If you need help starting a healthy lifestyle, I left my contact in the description. Please contact me and I'll be happy to help you to start this journey. I can help you to turn the foods that you love into a low carb option, which will be better for your body. So please contact me and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time.